For me, pizza is my creative outlet, so I do it on top of working on my small business. It's something I want to share freely, which is why I love making recipes with Gozney. I just want to help others feel the way that I do when I'm making pizza. I love making pizza. I love eating pizza. I love sharing pizza, thinking about pizza. You get the drift. I found my love for making pizza when I borrowed the rock box from my friends at Sarni's. I then set myself a goal of making 100 pizzas, one every day. After my first 100, I just kept going and ended up making and eating pizza for 2 years straight. I'm not exaggerating. That actually happened. I got seriously hooked. Since then, I've held pizza pop-ups in Bangkok and Chiang Mai, and I have a few more in the works. I get to collaborate with different people in the hospitality industry every time. When I collaborate with someone, I'm thinking about what new special thing can we become in each other's presence. Every time I do one of these pop-ups, I just learn so much. So years ago, I hit a turning point. I learned that it isn't always right to chase what others define as success. I realized I had a problem when I would work and give everything I had towards my past pursuits, only to have a fleeting sense of achievement and this strange feeling of emptiness that I couldn't shake. So I spent time to rethink everything, honestly ask myself some tough questions, and realized that I needed to find my own way based on my own values, which I had to figure out as well. Felt like I was swerving off the main road to take the path less traveled. It's definitely more straightforward to follow what everyone says you should want, but once you actually find what really fits with you, there's nothing like it. Done. I'm currently based in Bangkok, Thailand, but I've also lived and worked in Tokyo, Kuala Lumpur, and Massachusetts. But home to me is Melbourne, Australia. The places I've lived have had a huge influence on me as a person and my food. In cooking, I like to try to build on tradition while also bringing a piece of myself to whatever I'm making. I always like to say, make a pizza that only you can make. So for me, as a non-Italian pizza maker, I don't know if you've noticed, it's about exploring quality ingredients from the different cultures that I grew up in to make some really funky combinations. So I prefer to run wild with cuisines that I've spent the most time cooking and eating. Those are the ones that I understand the essence of and the food grammar of. In a way, this is how I make food that is me and the mix of places that I've spent time in. On the flip side, I think it's really important to be respectful with cuisines that you've had less exposure to. So I'm way more concerned about authenticity when it's a dish that I'm not familiar with, because I want to explore carefully to honor the original culture and its people. Apart from easing you into a new place, food also has this amazing power to take you back to wherever you've been, even if you're not there anymore. When I'm missing people or a place, I can just cook myself the things that we ate together to bring back a little taste of those times. People always say I'm really happy and positive, but the truth is, the person who deserves the credit is my mom. She raised 3 kids, and I was the naughty one, while working full-time, and we moved around with her job. Seeing how she showed up for us every day gives me a lot of perspective in my own life. When I have rough days, I think back and I remember the love, patience, and effort she gave us, even though she probably had her own rough days at the time that we just would never know, because, yeah, like, she's really cool. Sorry. She also taught me to appreciate the little things in life and to look for a good moment every single day. It's amazing what you can find if you look for it.
Thanks, Moss.
you're the only person who can figure out what truly gives you purpose. It's more of a practice because you never know when you've hit it. It feels good when you get closer. It's a constant process of self-inquiry, but it gives me this energy, and every day is a chance for me to stay true to my path and make what I want of my life.